There is a machine of death. As long as you put in a coin, and